Families and friends, please direct your attention to the video screens where you can watch the view from the center of campus as students and faculty are lining up in preparation for their last walk across campus before graduation. The final walk across campus to the commencement ceremony is a long-standing University of Idaho. This academic processional consists of degree candidates, faculty members, and honored guests. The Border Highlanders Pipes and Drums will lead the procession of colleges from the administration building down University Avenue to the Kibbe ASUI Activity Center. This tradition is the capstone to another University of Idaho tradition, the Vandal Walk. At the beginning of each fall semester, incoming first-year students are led across campus from the Kibbe Dome up to the administration building lawn, where they are served a barbecue dinner by the president, provost, and college deans. While we watch, we will be serenaded today by the University Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Vanessa Seelert. So enjoy the view as our outside cameras pick up the procession on its way to today's 124th commencement at the University of Idaho. Welcome to the University of Idaho Spring 2019 Commencement. Please rise for the entrance of the graduating class of 2019, led by our outstanding faculty. College of Graduate Studies. The College of Graduate Studies is led today by highlight student Ananth Jilapali from Moscow, Idaho, a PhD recipient in computer science. Ananth has served as president of the Graduate and Professional Students Association and has earned distinction as the College of Engineering's Outstanding PhD Student Award for 2018. The College of Graduate Studies has led the university's research and creative activities at the graduate level since its formalization in 1925. The college encompasses all graduate programs within the university. The Graduate College offers 80 master's degrees in fields ranging from accounting to water resources, 3 specialty areas of education, and doctoral degrees in 32 disciplines. The college is responsible for university-wide excellence in graduate education and training, serving more than 1,700 graduate and professional students at 5 campus locations. Graduate students, in collaboration with faculty, have helped the University of Idaho earn recognition as Idaho's premier research institution. The College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences is led by highlight student Ayomipo Coyote Popula, Bachelor of Arts recipient in International Studies and Sociology. Coyote Popula is the 2019 Lindley Award recipient as the top graduating senior in the college, is a Dean's List student from 2015 to now, holds a 3.91 GPA, and is a member of the University Honors Program. Coyote Popula is a Martin Scholar and has earned numerous awards, including the Alumni Award for Excellence, the ASUI Outstanding Junior Award, and the Dean Vetras Award. She plans to continue her studies toward a Juris Doctorate degree and make a lasting impact on the world by shaping policies and working alongside vulnerable communities in the United States and around the world. The College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences is the largest and most diverse college at the University of Idaho, with more than 200 faculty and staff throughout the state, helping deliver 44 customizable degree options, including 7 fully online degrees that can turn a student's passion into their career. Degrees offered by the college make students successful in any profession by focusing on the skills and experiences that employers want: critical thinking, problem solving, teamwork, leadership, communication, and real-world experience. College faculty are nationally recognized researchers, scholars, and artists that are leading the research and creative works in their respective fields. Reaching every student through the general education curriculum, the college is the academic bedrock of the university. The college experience enhances each student's understanding about the world, helping cultivate social and personal responsibility, ethical and moral decision-making, and a sense of global citizenship. The College of Natural Resources. Established in 1917, the College of Natural Resources is led by highlight student Gabriel Harden from Detroit, Michigan, receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in forestry with a minor in forest resources and ecology. Harden has a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the University Honors Program. She has been a leader in the College of Natural Resources, the Ambassador Program, president of the student chapter of the Society of American Foresters, and has completed various research projects with faculty members, including travel to Togo, Africa, to help restore native tropical forests to the region. With 55 faculty members, the college offers 9 undergraduate degree programs, 5 graduate programs, and 4 certification programs. The College of Natural Resources leads natural resource education west of the Mississippi. It is recognized as the #1 value in natural resource and conservation colleges in the nation. The college provides hands-on education and undergraduate research opportunities with world-renowned faculty. Its international impact reaches to nearly every corner of the globe, providing a diverse experience for students. The next generation of natural resource leaders will graduate with an experience that helps them obtain quality careers directly in their fields of study. Alumni of the college hold leadership positions in government and private industry throughout the United States. At the College of Natural Resources, forward-thinking faculty, staff, and students are dedicated to making a positive and profound impact on the way we interact with and manage natural resources. The college works toward a common goal of sustaining people and the land through innovative science, technology, and leadership. College of Business and Economics. Established in 1925, the College of Business and Economics is led today by highlight student Danica Davis from Moscow, Idaho, recipient of a Bachelor of Science degree in Accounting and Management Information Systems. She has participated in the Dean's Student Advisor Award, a College Scholars Program, and the Ambassador Program. She is a leader in her sorority as a 3-year member of the Vandal Marching Band and the U of I Intramural Board. The College of Business and Economics is served by 36 faculty and offers 7 undergraduate majors, a PGA golf management option for any business major, and an executive MBA and Master of Accountancy graduate program. Established in 2002, the College of Science is led by highlight student Tawny Gonzalez from Priest River, Idaho, receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Chemistry with a pre-medical option and a Bachelor of Science degree in Biochemistry. Gonzalez is a member of the Dean's List and has won the college's Dean's Award and the George Award. She volunteers with Moscow Mentors and Good Samaritan in Moscow, Heritage Health Community Outreach in Coeur d'Alene, and with the Kootenai Health Emergency Department. In addition to her community work, Gonzalez maintains a 4.0 GPA and has presented her research at the Student Research Expo and the 2019 Biophysical Society Conference. She plans to become a physician and practice medicine in the region. At the College of Science, 120 faculty members help offer 9 bachelor's programs, 12 master's disciplines, and 9 doctoral degrees. The college offers a broad range of research programs from evolution to synthetic and organic chemistry to nanoscience to bioinformatics. Across research and scholarly activities, the faculty and students make significant contributions to the state of Idaho and the world. Students learn the excitement of science research while working alongside accomplished faculty on groundbreaking research projects. College of Agricultural and Life Sciences. Founded in 1901, the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences is led today by highlight student Jesse Van Buren from Lewiston, Idaho, a bachelor's recipient in animal and veterinary sciences. As the college's outstanding senior, Jesse's commitment to academics is balanced with a dedication to extracurricular and professional development opportunities through the Student Idaho Cattle Association, as a tutor with academic success programs, participation in undergraduate research, a study abroad experience, and service as a peer leader for the college. The College of Agricultural and Life Sciences has 26 majors, 12 minors, and 15 graduate programs across 8 academic departments. More than 200 faculty, located on campus and around the state of Idaho, serve nearly 1,000 students. The College of Agricultural and Life Sciences is leading the way in finding solutions to the world's most critical challenges. Every day, faculty, students, and staff in the college provide real-life situations that advance the health and welfare of people, animals, and the environment. Established in 1907, the College of Engineering is led by highlight student Bethany Kirsten from Green Bay, Wisconsin, a Bachelor's of Science recipient in Chemical Engineering. Kirsten made the Dean's List in all 8 semesters. She was awarded the Nuclear Energy University Program Graduate Fellowship and has held internships with the Idaho National Laboratory, the Brookhaven National Laboratory, and the Argonne National Laboratory. She was a College of Engineering ambassador and president of the University of Idaho Society of Women Engineers, leading advocacy for women in STEM. Established in 1981, the College of Art and Architecture is led today by highlight student Lauren Kubacube from Lake Forest, California, a Bachelor of Science recipient in Landscape Architecture, and a Dean's List student who has won the college's Student Service Award. Lauren combines academic excellence with a passion for social equity and environmental justice, a great ambassador for the college and the discipline. Established June 7, 1920, the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences is led by highlight student Leah Fisk from Mercer Island, Washington, graduating with a bachelor's degree in exercise science and health with a minor in pre-health and a focus on pre-occupational therapy. She is also majoring in psychology. Leah is a member of the University of Idaho Honors Program who plans to pursue a PhD in neuroscience. A Dean's List student, she was a vice president for the Physical Therapy, Occupational Therapy Club, and an active member of the Biomechanics Research Club, in addition to other volunteering. She was also a record-holding athlete at the U of I swimming and diving team. Please be seated.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step by step, you're on your way. Welcome to a brighter day. Don't you know it feels good to be alive? You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Yeah, the times are changing everywhere. Do we dream and do we dare? It's up to you, the door is open wide. Feel the rhythm of today, learn the part and join the play. The world is here, let's take it for a ride. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger, larger than, bigger, bigger than, living hopes and dreams. Every boy and girl, higher, higher than, brighter, brighter than, all you wanted and you know. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. Larger, larger, bigger, hopes and dreams. Every boy, you can fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. You know you could.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the entrance of the platform party, followed by the officer candidates for 2019. This year's platform party includes Ben Hunter, Dennis Becker, Shauna Corey, Jerry McMurtry, Michael Perella, Ginger Carney, Allison Carr-Chelman, Sean Quinlan, Daryl Woolley, Larry Stoffer, Gerald Long, Ananth Gilipali, Summer Howard, Joe Stegner, Scott Madsen, Jeff Siegmiller, Nicole Skinner, Lee Ostrom, Blaine Eccles, Michael Satz, Dean Kaler, Kathy Barnard, Sanjay Sisothia, Joy Fisher, Lindsey Brown, Mary Kay McFadden, Janet Nelson, Brian Foisey, Kent Nelson, Pete Isaacson, Daniel Ewert, Yolanda Bisbee, Richard Ormsby, Aaron Johnson, Bruce Pittman, Don Soltman, Matthew Espy, Captain Sean McAndrew, Don Burnett, Doug Gross, Mark Brinkmeyer, John Winsick, Governor Brad Little, and Chuck Staben, the 18th President of the University of Idaho. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the ROTC Joint Color Guard, followed by the performance of our national anthem by the University of Idaho Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Vanessa Seelert. Please welcome the Chair of the University of Idaho Faculty Senate, Dr. Aaron Johnson.
Good morning, and welcome to the 124th commencement of the University of Idaho. The time to honor our students' crowning achievement. And I'm proud to say I had the privilege to teach a few of them. Please join me in welcoming the 18th President of the University of Idaho, Dr. Chuck Staben.
Good morning. Thanks very much, Aaron, for opening our commencement ceremony. We're grateful for your leadership as chair of the Faculty Senate. Let's give Aaron a round of applause. Thanks also to the University Wind Ensemble conducted by Dr. Vanessa Seelert. The presentation of colors under the command of the Navy was made by a joint color guard comprised of cadets from Idaho's Army, Navy, and Air Force ROTC units. Thank you to our floor and college marshals and for the leadership of Dr. Rula Awad Rafferty, lead marshal for the ceremony today. Thanks also to Jeremy Falk, our announcer and voice from above. Let's give them all a round of applause. I'd also like to welcome our special guests, University of Idaho Regent and State Board of Education member Don Saltman, University of Idaho Foundation Executive Director Joy Fisher, University of Idaho Alumni Association Executive Director Kathy Barnard, Staff Council Chair Summer Howard, and members of our student leadership, Associated Students to the University of Idaho President Nicole Skinner, Student Bar Association President Scott Madsen, and Graduate and Professional Student Association President Ananth Jilapali. Students, parents, families, deans, faculty, and honored guests, thank you for joining us today, and let's give all of our honored guests a round of applause. Welcome to the home campus of Idaho's premier research university. From our home campus in Moscow, in the heart of ceded Nez Perce territory, our university's presence spans the state of Idaho, with an impact that reaches across the country and often around the world. For more than 130 years, the University of Idaho has lived up to our land-grant mission to be the leader in educational experiences that change lives, in innovation and discovery that shapes a better world, and in meaningful community engagement that promotes health and prosperity. Let me give you a little institutional history and maybe some perspective. The first graduating class of the University of Idaho received degrees in 1896. There were 4 graduates in that first class, 2 women and 2 men. The proceedings of graduation stretched out over 4 days with speeches from the president, from the dean of the Ag College, and from William H. Bora, a future senator and the namesake of one of our signature symposia. A musical concert and other informal gatherings took place. Our ceremony today may lack a bit of the intimacy of that occasion, but for that, you, our graduates, might be grateful. Each of the 1896 graduates had to deliver an oration at the ceremony before receiving his or her degree. Times change. Unlike 1896, each graduate won't have to recite a speech on the educated man or revolution and liberty, although it would be fun to pick someone from the audience to give such a speech. Those are actual topics of the graduates' speeches in 1896 before I hand you a diploma. But the class of 1896 did have a commencement memo that I think bears continued relevance. Not finished, but begun. Not finished, but begun. Think about that, graduates. This is commencement. It's not the end of a journey, it's the start of one. Today, of course, represents an accomplishment, without a doubt. It has been truly special to watch you learn and grow over the years and to contribute to this institution along the way. Let me give you one great example of Vandal success. We have many outstanding students among us today, and I have time only to highlight one, the accomplishments of a non-traditional student. Claire Miley is originally from Helena, Montana, but worked for a cereal company in Illinois a canning company in Arizona, spurring her interest in food science. When the time was right for her, she found the University of Idaho to be the right place to follow her dreams and her interest in the application of continuous improvement systems to food production. She gained more experience through an internship with Dairy Gold, and the company was impressed enough to create a new position for her, which she starts upon graduation. While a non-traditional student, Claire exemplifies traditional Vandal values of hard work, ambition, curiosity, and persistence. In those regards, she is in good company among the more than 1,000 Vandals we have here today. Congratulations, Claire, and congratulations to all of our graduates. Let's give Claire and all our graduates a round of applause. I had the honor of welcoming many of you students to the University of Idaho right here in this dome during your convocation 4 or 5 years ago. I asked you to think about what you wanted to be, what you wanted to achieve. Gathered here again, that remains a critical question for you. After all, you're not finished, but begun. Recently, I heard Janet Napolitano, the president of the University of California System and a fellow member of the Council on Competitiveness, say, "It is our obligation to be great." That is directed at us, those who have been blessed with opportunity, and especially those who get to call themselves Vandals. So what change will you spur in your chosen profession? What challenge in your community demands your attention and advocacy? Where will you direct your obligation to be great? Going forward, I want you to know that you have the support of a powerful Vandal family, an alumni network who will offer you support, encouragement, and a sense of community in the years ahead. Many of you also have a support system of parents, guardians, friends, and family members here with you today. Those people helped you get here, and they helped you succeed here. And I'd like to ask our graduates to recognize their commitment to your success. Parents, family members, friends of our graduates, could you please stand? That's pretty much everybody out in the stands. You get to stand up. Graduates, join me in thanking your support network for their commitment to you with a round of applause. Thanks, everybody. Graduates, as you achieve, all of you get to sit down now, by the way. As you achieve your unique success in the world, bear in mind, not finished, but begun. Remember who you are, who you have become over the years here, and who you can yet be. You are well prepared, you are talented, and you are confident. You are on your way to meeting your obligation for greatness. Congratulations, and go Vandals. Let's applaud that. Seated directly behind me and on the floor are some of the University of Idaho's leadership. This includes student leadership as well as vice presidents, deans, vice provosts, faculty, and staff leadership, and honored guests. Members of the platform party, would you please rise? Thank you for your leadership and dedication to the students of our great institution. Ladies and gentlemen, our platform party, let's give them a round of applause. A full list of university leadership, including our Alumni Association and University of Idaho Foundation, can be found in your commencement program. It is a privilege to have one of our University of Idaho regents with us today. Don Saltman is a member of the State Board of Education and a University of Idaho regent. Regent Saltman, will you please bring greetings to our graduates?
The State Board of Education is the governing body for all public education in the state of Idaho, including K-12 and all higher public education institutions. On behalf of the Regents of the University of Idaho and the Idaho State Board of Education, I congratulate the graduates and your families. We are proud of your achievements and wish you much success in the future.
Thank you, Don, for being with us today and for your service to our university and our state. Our commencement speaker, Governor Brad Little, was elected as the state's 33rd governor in November 2018. He is an Emmett native who was raised on his family's sheep and cattle ranch and has worked in the ranching industry for his entire professional life. He first served in public office in the Idaho State Senate in 2001 and was elected to 4 consecutive terms before serving as lieutenant governor. Governor Little is committed to ensuring Idaho's children and grandchildren have the best opportunities to stay in our state. A rancher, a leader, a father, a grandfather, Governor Brad Little also happens to be a proud graduate of the University of Idaho, earning a Bachelor of Science degree in agribusiness in 1977. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2019 Spring Commencement Speaker, University of Idaho alumnus and Governor Brad Little.
Let me begin by, this will be the last commencement for President Staben, and he's done a lot for this institution. I'd like you all to give him a round of applause. Distinguished guests, faculty, and most importantly, you, the degree recipients. As President Staben alluded to, I have attended many University of Idaho commencements. My own, our sons, both graduate and bachelor's degrees. Both my father and Teresa's father received honorary awards here at commencement, but I remember very little about my graduation speaker. One of my mentors, General Colin Powell, once stated at a commencement speech by saying his goal was that 10% of you would remember 10% of what I said for 10 minutes after you leave the Kibbe Dome. I'm going to try and get over that hurdle today. And Franklin Delano Roosevelt once gave his son advice on speech making and said, be sincere, be brief, and be seated. I will also try and follow that advice. Students, congratulations on arriving at this moment of celebration. A moment that marks culmination of years of late nights, early mornings, more late nights than early mornings, I know, and long hours studying. A moment that offers relief and some trepidation about what's to come. For most of you, a good paying job is at the forefront of your minds. The drive to do well financially will propel you forward in your career. But if you're like most recent graduates I know, your drive to do good and feel good about your work and contributions to society are at an all-time high right now. As you progress in your careers and grow older, I encourage you to never stop embracing that outlook. When I walked out of Memorial Gym in 1977, I hoped to be a successful rancher and business operator. Along the way, people I admired offered their advice about what I might be good at doing. It's important to listen to those people that you respect. Today, life offers me a lot of change opportunities. View your career as a way to serve others and look beyond your career for opportunities to serve communities and hopefully Idaho. Greatness is achieved when you apply your education, experience, and passion, not only your career, but continued service to your community. I promise it will be rewarding. One of my favorite business sayings is change is inevitable. Adaptation and survival are optional. I have learned some tools that have helped me not just adapt to change, but to thrive in the face of it. First, the value of hard work. I've been fortunate to become acquainted with many successful individuals in a variety of fields. We often think they're lucky, but I'm not a big advocate of luck as a strategy. I'd submit Louis Pasteur had it right when he said, quote, "Fortune favors the prepared mind." A prepared mind is obviously the result of hard work. Second, the ability to make right choices. My wife, Teresa, who's here today, constantly stress this to our sons as they grew up. Make the right choices about what you do with your precious time. And most importantly, make the right choice about the people you affiliate with, particularly your friends and professional relationships and those you look to as mentors. Third, the ability to continuously learn, including critical thinking. It may seem that your time at the University of Idaho is in the rearview mirror, but what you've learned here will only just start to kick in when you leave. No matter which area of academic interest you have pursued, your experience at the University of Idaho has equipped you with the ability to think critically about everything around you and planted a desire to learn new things. Remember, not finished but begun. Fourth, the power of collaboration. In this rapidly changing world, teams are required more than ever. Time and time again, I've heard the critical, necessary qualification for a new hire is, does he or she work well with others? These four traits: hard work, choose wisely, keep learning, work well with others, galvanize with the all-important virtue of integrity, are qualities that literally all successful people in my life have learned. The fact that you're here today means you already possess many of these life tools, and no one can take them from you. Continue to sharpen your ability to use them. To the parents, spouses, and families, thank you for providing the support, financial and otherwise, to help these graduates arrive at this moment. The rest of us will benefit from your investment. In my new job, I have told all my cabinet and staff that my #1 goal is for our best and brightest to choose to stay in Idaho. You are my target audience. With your new degrees, you have a passport to go anywhere. If you choose to stay in Idaho, excellent. If you choose to go elsewhere, remember Idaho, we'd love to have you back. I would request that all of you act on one thing when you leave the Kibbe Dome. Maybe my 10% of the 10%. Show up and participate in our democratic republic. Our state and country desperately needs your involvement. America, despite all our warts, is still the best place on earth. Billions of people around the world would change places to be where you are today. As Americans and college graduates, God bless and congratulations on a job well done.
Brad, we have a little gift for you here. Thank you very much for sharing your story and your wisdom with us today. I invite our audience to read more about Governor Little in the commencement program. The President's Medallion is presented to select individuals who have made significant contributions to the cultural, economic, scientific, and/or social advancement of Idaho and its people, and who have provided exceptional service to the state or nation that has influenced the well-being of humankind. The medallion is a specially commissioned medal minted in Idaho from Idaho Silver. Doug Gross is the CEO of Gross Farms Incorporated, a vertically integrated potato farm near Wilder, Idaho. He has been an exceptional potato grower and a leader in the development of Idaho agribusiness for more than 4 decades. Earning his bachelor's degree in agricultural systems management from the University of Idaho in 1975, he has a long legacy of service to his alma mater, to the state, and to the agriculture industry. Doug has been an active leader in Idaho agriculture in many ways, serving on the Idaho Potato Commission from 1997 to 2003, and remaining involved in outreach and education efforts. He also gives his time and energy to his alma mater, serving on the U of I Foundation Board, connecting U of I research and students with industry, and promoting extension work. We are proud and honored to present to Doug Gross the University of Idaho's highest award. Now I invite Provost and Executive Vice President John Winsek, Registrar Lindsey Brown, and Faculty Senate Commencement Committee Representative Sanjay Sisothia to join me in conferring honorary degrees. An honorary degree is awarded to a person deserving of honor by virtue of scholarly distinction, noteworthy public service, or significant contributions to the state of Idaho.
May I present Mark Brinkmeyer for the degree Honorary Doctor of Natural Resources. Mark Brinkmeyer is owner and chairman of the board of Idaho Forest Group, one of America's largest lumber producers. Across Idaho and Montana, IFG owns 6 sawmills and a finger joint facility with capacity for over 1 billion board feet per year. Brinkmeyer is an accomplished business leader, a champion of education and innovation, and a longtime philanthropist. Brinkmeyer's commitment to education has included service as an advisor to the U of I College of Natural Resources Forest Products Program, now the Renewable Materials Program. He contributes generously to U of I academic programs and initiatives, recently supporting a lecture series in the College of Natural Resources, and offers leadership in community and cultural events in North Idaho. The University of Idaho is proud to confer upon Mark Brinkmeyer, a most distinguished individual and contributor to our U of I community, the degree of Doctor of Natural Resources.
Mark Brinkmeyer, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and the University of Idaho, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Natural Resources, together with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities.
May I present Don Burnett for the degree Honorary Doctor of Laws. Don Burnett is a professor emeritus and past dean at the University of Idaho College of Law. He served as interim president of the University of Idaho in 2013 to 2014. His career has encompassed service as an appellate judge, practicing lawyer, U.S. Army Judge Advocate General, JAG, officer, state bar president, law professor, and dean of 2 law schools. Burnett was dean of the University of Louisville's Louis D. Brandeis School of Law for 10 years. In 2002, he became dean of the University of Idaho College of Law and served in the capacity for 11 years. Named interim president in 2013, Burnett worked to broaden participation by staff and faculty in university decision-making, to protect student health and safety, to advance the University of Idaho's successful capital campaign, and to build pride in U of I's distinctive heritage. Burnett returned to the faculty of the College of Law in 2014 and was named Professor Emeritus of Law in 2016, continuing to be highly engaged in service. The University of Idaho is proud to confer upon Dr. Don Burnett, a most distinguished individual and leading member of the UI community, the degree of Doctor of Laws.
Don Burnett, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, together with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities.
May I present Matthew Espy for the degree Honorary Doctor of Business Administration. Matthew J. Espy is an executive whose extensive career includes top roles in global manufacturing and businesses. His accomplishments as a business leader are matched by his commitment to service as a volunteer and University of Idaho alumnus. Espy earned a Bachelor of Science in Marketing from the University of Idaho College of Business and Economics in 1980, and an MBA from Whittier College. His career in business saw him rise to the president and CEO of GE Lighting and Senior Vice President of GE. He also served as Chairman and CEO positions at Icon Office Solutions, as CEO of Armstrong World Industries, and as President and CEO of Radial. SB has stayed involved with the U of I, volunteering with the College of Business and Economics, and contributing in support of faculty scholarship and university initiatives such as the Idaho Central Credit Union Arena Project. The University of Idaho is proud to confer upon Matthew Espy, a most distinguished individual and alumnus, the degree of Doctor of Business Administration.
Matt, upon recommendation of the faculty, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Business Administration, together with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. You can read more about all of our distinguished honorees in your commencement programs. Also joining us on stage are two of the newest members of our Alumni Hall of Fame. This award was created in 1962 and recognizes alumni who have achieved national or international distinction by their accomplishments and leadership. It is a great honor to introduce two of our inductees this year, and I hope they'll stand, Bruce Pittman and Richard Ormsby. Can you please stand and be recognized? Thank you and congratulations. A tradition of the University of Idaho is administering the oath of office for the commissions of the Officer Education Program candidates. This is achieved at the same time they earn their degrees. It is an honor to ask Captain Sean McAndrew, United States Navy, to administer the oath of office for those to be commissioned in the Armed Forces of the United States. Sean.
Will the individuals designated for appointment as commissioned officers in the Armed Forces of the United States please stand? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign or domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce to you the newest officer leadership in your United States Armed Forces.
Thank you. And congratulations to all of our commissioned officers. I know that you will serve your fellow citizens, our country, and the world well, with the supreme aim of peace and harmony, both at home and abroad. We thank you for your sacrifice, your courage, and your commitment. Provost and Executive Vice President Winsek will now announce those receiving honors. John?
In continuing to acknowledge excellence at our university, we recognize the undergraduate students who are graduating with special honors today. Will the students please stand as I call your honor designation and remain standing? Please hold your applause until all honorees are standing. Cum laude, with distinction, the Bronze Honor Cord. This is the top 10% of their college class.
Magna cum laude, with great distinction, Silver Honor Cord, the top 6% of their college class. Summa cum laude, with highest distinction, the Gold Honor Cord, the top 3% of their college class. We also invite those that are part of our honors program, numerous honor societies, organizations, veterans, and all others with honor cords. At this time, we would also like to recognize the first graduating class of the Global Student Success Program, a partnership with Navitas. We invite you to stand as well to be recognized for your achievements. You have all brought distinction to yourself and to our university through your high achievements as student scholars. We honor your hard work and commitment to learning. We look to you for leadership and upholding high standards for yourselves and for your peers. Thank you and congratulations. Please be seated.
Now, Provost Winsek will announce the granting of university degrees. John?
We are about to begin the granting of degrees to all candidates who have met the requirements for the baccalaureate, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. These requirements, set forth by the faculty of the University of Idaho, have been completed through formal study. Degrees will be conferred on all candidates present at these exercises, as well as upon all absentees who are duly excused. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree please stand? This is the bachelor's degree. President Staben, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to be awarded the baccalaureate degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree earned with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony whereof, you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for master's and specialist degrees please stand? Each of you has completed satisfactorily rigorous and advanced studies in academic disciplines. President Staben, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to receive master's or specialist degrees so earned.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the specialist degree or master's degree earned with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony whereof, you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor please stand? Each of you has completed satisfactorily rigorous and advanced studies in academic disciplines. President Staben, these candidates are recommended by their respective faculty to receive Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor degrees so earned.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Idaho, I hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor earned with all its rights, honors, privileges, and responsibilities. In testimony whereof, you will receive the diploma of the University of Idaho. Congratulations.
Will the floor marshals please escort the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Athletic Training, and Juris Doctor to the stage to receive their degrees. Please be followed by the Master's, Specialist, and Baccalaureate degrees. We ask that all candidates, after receiving the degrees, please stay for the rest of the ceremony out of respect to the other graduates and their families. Students receiving the doctorate are given a doctoral hood. It is our tradition at commencement for the doctoral candidate to be hooded by his or her major professor. Marshals, please escort the candidates to the stage.
I'm really looking forward to where my life can go from this moment afterwards.
I'm excited to start a new chapter.
Be able to just focus on what I want to do.
Go out, take on the world.
Using my degree to help people.
Just the new stages of life and where it takes me.
Being a real adult for the first time.
I don't know, I want to be happy and doing something I love.
Favorite place to go? I would say probably the Arboretum. Favorite place to go in Moscow? Probably the bagel shop.
Oh, we know the answer to that one. That's gonna be the Corner Club.
Mingles.
I'm a big fan of Mikey's.
The Arb.
Ale House.
I'm gonna go with the Corner Club.
Paradise Trail.
Casa.
Bagel shop.
I really like Bootsers. Probably Mingles.
The Moose Lodge for swing dancing.
Slice and biscuit.
Red Star.
One World.
To be a vandal for me means to be a part of a special community.
I think being a vandal is like exploring, like trying new things.
I think it means being a leader and being motivated and knowing what you want to do. Being a vandal to me has always meant having a community and having a family to come home to.
I think it means to be like super proud of where you're from.
Being brave.
And bold. Go vandal.
I'm stoked for graduation, finally ready to get out of here. I've had enough fun and now it's time to go make some money.
I'm nervous. I'm super nervous about graduating, but I'm very excited.
Very excited.
Yeah, I feel like it just hit us.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Terrified.
Excited to graduate, but sad to leave.
It's very bittersweet.
Excited, happy, and scared.
Scared, excited, sad to leave Moscow, but super excited to go on to the next chapter. Excited.
Nervous, sad, and excited.
Sad, but excited.
All the emotions, for sure.
I'm a wrecking ball of emotions. I don't know what to feel, but I'm really excited to try a new chapter, and I think Eli's gonna help me with that.
Andrew Scott Canada, Geology, is being hooded by Major Professor Elizabeth Castle. The dissertation title is Ocean Examination and Lake Basin Development in Northern American Cordilleran Hinterland, Northeastern Nevada, USA. Anath Janilapelli, Computer Science, is being hooded by Major Professor Daniel Contalone. Dissertation title, Risk Assessment and Adversarial Modeling of Critical Infrastructure, HESTIA. John Bertrand Cantina, Plant Science, is being hooded by Major Professor Luis Marie Dederan. Dissertation title is Quantitative Modeling of Potato Cyst Nematode Globardera pallida in Idaho. Victoria Janine De Palma, Environmental Science, is being hooded by Major Professor Bert Otto Baumgartner. The dissertation title is Ethical Frameworks of Our Moral Obligations to Climate Change, Advancing Policy Through Philosophy. Regina Corinne Cruzado Gutierrez, Entomology, is being hooded by Major Professor Arash Rashad. The dissertation title is Interspecific Interactions in Zebra Chip Pathosystems, Identifying Sources of Resistance, Vector Overwinter Survival, and Multipartite Interactions with Potato Virus Y. Regina Dean DeGraw, Physics, is being hooded by Major Professor Jason W. Barnes. The dissertation title is Understanding the Surface Atmosphere Interactions of Titan. Katrin Mayer-Edgley, Natural Resources, is being hooded by Major Professor Travis B. Pavalio. The dissertation title is Exploring Temporal Phases of Wildfire Adaptation, Experiences Across Socially Diverse Communities. Mary Sophia Ingalls, Water Resource Science and Management, is being hooded by Major Professor Robert Hines. The dissertation title is Island Connections, Soils, Water, Vegetation, and Education in a Small, Low Island Context. Danielle Louise Erickson, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor Davin Karchelman. The dissertation title is The Relationship Between Moral Reinforcement and Learner-Centered Practice, a Multi-Grounded Theory Study. Marcus Fennell, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor Sharon K. Stoll. The dissertation title is Trash Talk in Sport, a descriptive and philosophical assessment of the intentionality of trash talk in sport. Andres Jose Gonzalez, Microbiology, Molecular Biology, and Biochemistry, is being hooded by Major Professor Tanya Allen Mira. The dissertation title is Respiratory Viral Co-infection ameliorates disease severity. Carrie Beth Hall, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor Julie A. Fedor. The dissertation title is Training and Supporting General Education Teachers to Promote Inclusive Practices. Nicole Elisa Lopez, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor Julie A. Fedor. The dissertation title is Virtual Reality Interview Skills, Training for Young Adults with a Diagnosis of Autism Spectrum Disorder, Making Employment a Reality. Darcy Helen Hammond, Natural Resources, is being hooded by Major Professor Ava Christina Strand. The dissertation title is Quantifying Burn Severity Patterns and Post-Fire Recovery. Sarah K. Olson, Water Resources, is being hooded by Major Professor Brant G. Miller. The dissertation title is Impacts of Authentic Science Experiences for Underserved Youth. Design, research, and evaluation of an upward-bound watershed science summer course. Daniel Arthur Reese, Mathematics, is being hooded by Major Professor Jennifer M. Johnson-Long. The dissertation title is Arithmetic Relations of Fourier Coefficients of Siegel Paramodular Forms. Sarah Hendricks, Bioinformatics and Computation Biology, is being hooded by Major Professor Paul Hohenlohe. The dissertation title is Elucidating Evolutionary Processes in 3 Threatened Carnivores, Genetic Substructure, Admixture, and Cancer Susceptibility. MD Human Kabir, Chemistry, is being hooded by Major Professor Francis Cheng. The dissertation title is Applications of Nanocrystalline Graphites in Electrochemical Energy Storage and Sensing. Iris Ann Mays, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor Lara B. Holyoke and Professor Emeritus and former College of Education Dean Dale Gentry. The dissertation title is Understanding Dangerous Work, Implications for Pesticide Applicator Education in Idaho. Ahmed Momin, Electrical Engineering, is being hooded by Major Professor Brian Johnson. The dissertation title is Transmission Line Parameters, Estimation for Series Compensated Line, Mutually Coupled Line, and Short Line using Synchrophosphere. Majed Malud Mohammed, Civil Engineering, is being hooded by the Department Chair, Patricia Kohlberg. The dissertation title is Evolution and Modeling of Pavement Making Characteristics Based on Laboratory and Field Data. Thomas A. Morrow, Geology, is being hooded by Major Professor Eric L. Middlestad. The dissertation title is Building the Oceanic Lithosphere, Geophysical Analysis and Numerical Simulations of Rheology and Dynamics in the Formation of Transform Faults and Hotspots, Island Chains. Shinmu, Computer Science, is being hooded by committee member Robert Rinker. The dissertation title is VisFlow, a visual language-based workflow querying system. Jekaku Charles Nwamba, Chemistry, is being hooded by Dean of College of Science, Ginger Carney. The dissertation title is Tuning the Electronic Properties of Graphite for Enhanced and Sustained Electron Transfer Kinetics. Characterizations, properties, and applications. Sabrina Nazrin, Civil Engineering, is being hooded by Major Professor Ahmed Ibrahim. The dissertation title is Structural Behavior of UHPC Hybrid Bridge Deck Connections Under Static and Reversed Cyclic Loading. Catherine Elaine Schiffelbein, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor Laura B. Holyoke. The dissertation title is Silenced Female Voices, How Institutionalized Avoidance Condones a Culture of Workplace Aggression and Shame in Higher Education. Eric Stephen Walsh, Natural Resources, is being hooded by Major Professor Tara Wynant-Hudenberg. The dissertation title is Forest Ecosystem and Avian Niche Modeling, Improving Climate Change Forest Modeling via Interdisciplinary Model Linking. Cynthia Williams, Education, is being hooded by Major Professor John Cannon. The dissertation title is Characteristics of High-Quality Career and Technical Education Teachers. Jun Zhang, Biological Engineering, is being hooded by Major Professor Qing'an Peng. The dissertation title is Harnessing Mesenchymal Stem Cells and CD200 to Fabricate Immune-Evading Biomaterials for Therapeutic Applications. Mackenzie Holman, Athletic Training, is being hooded by Major Professor Russell Baker. The culminating clinical project is Integrating Advanced Practice Techniques in a Secondary School Setting. Matthew Charles Smitley, Athletic Training, is being hooded by Major Professor James May. The culminating clinical project is Application of Novel Manual Therapy Paradigms and Practice-Based Outcome Analyses, a catalyst for clinical practice advancement. Emi Takahashi, Athletic Training, is being hooded by Major Professor James May. The culminating clinical project title is Novel Assessments, Intervention, and Injury Prevention of the Hip Inpatient Care. Miriam Almaran, Doctor of Philosophy and Plant Science, is being hooded by Major Professor Timothy Prather. The dissertation title is Plants in Symbiosis. Students graduating with a Juris Doctorate degree will be greeted by Dean Gerald Long and hooded by Ryan Lincoln and Richard Seaman. Alexander Amsler. Thomas Audrain Anderson, summa cum laude. Jagbir Atwal. Daryl Robert Aubrey. Alexander Baca. Caitlin Becker. Aaron Bell. Matthew James Blanksma. Heather Bonner. Jessica Marie Boone. Mary Elise Briggs, magna cum laude. Emma Cardin. David Weston Cook. Shayla Rochelle DiMartini. Naomi Marie Dorisemi, summa cum laude. Anthony James Dorset. Joel Fromm. Jenny Veronica Gallegos. Matthew Glover. Lucas Benjamin Heiner. Orlandis Joanne Jackson. Douglas Gray Kenyon. Corey Dakota Clear Larson. Douglas Coffey. Zoe Jean Lagos. Clay Richard Leland. Lindsay Lipinski. Hillary Jean Livingston. Scott Arlo Matson. Franchelle McClendon. Matthew Merritt Cheatham, cum laude. Jonathan Lloyd Peter Meyer. Paul O'Keefe Merrill, cum laude. Rowan Murdoch. Christopher Brian Murray, cum laude. Monica Ontiveros. Bronson Pace. Brianna Tollickson Revis. John Revis. Ryan Surachek. Joshua James Smith. Jonathan Tapp. Stephanie Tapp, magna cum laude. Patricia Taylor. Ryan Kahave Thomas. Savannah Grace Ward. Michael Edward Wells. Taryn Shay Wheeler Wilson. Cooper Allen Wright. Students graduating with a specialist or master's degree will be greeted by Dean Jerry McMurtry. Kayla Marie Acord, Athletic Training.
John McPherson, English.
Faison Ahmad, Electrical Engineering.
Sarandel McPherson, Integrated Architecture and Design.
Saad Al-Rashidi, Electrical Engineering.
Carrie Gwynn Maddox, Environmental Science.
Emily Ann Apgood, Curriculum and Instruction.
Maria Ann Marlin, Natural Resources.
Tyler Robert Atkinson, Athletic Training.
Anthony James Martinez, Natural Resources.
Sanaz Barachara, Architecture.
Vincent A. Martinez, Curriculum and Instruction with Career and Technical Education emphasis.
Randall Bennett, Adult Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Larry Matthew McCune, History.
Haley Lore Bensinger, Accountancy.
Nikolai Paul Martonik, Athletic Training.
Jordan Dwayne Boos, Accountancy.
Michaelyn Jesse McDonald, Natural Resources and Integrated Natural Resources.
Christopher M. Black, Athletic Training.
Mitchell McTeer, Athletic Training.
Michael Braun, Computer Science.
Taylor Marie Minshall, Bioregional Planning and Community Design.
Madeline May Brown, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Mohammed Abdullah Nahasi, Accountancy.
Emily Christine Brunel, Accountancy.
Jonathan Edward Moon, Anthropology.
Jason Germain Buckner, Curriculum and Instruction.
Mackenzie Marie Moore, Public Administration.
Andra Rochelle Cates, Psychology.
Karuna Nepal, Entomology.
Rosabella Capio, Statistical Science.
Atusa Nikokar, Entomology.
Songachi, Athletic Training.
Justice Niaite, Statistical Science.
Chen Chen, Food Science.
Olufolahan Irene Ogidon, Mathematics.
Robinir Moshen Chowdhury, Civil Engineering.
Oluwa Bukola Ruth Opatola, Architecture.
Logan Ariel Clancy, Art.
Gardenia Orellana, Plant Science.
Tristan Allen Clements, Movement and Leisure Sciences.
Catherine Pawelko, Teaching English as a Second Language.
Chad Waldemar Clausen, Engineering Management.
Madhumita Payala, Computer Science.
Brianna Klein, English.
Douglas Andrew Peoples, Landscape Architecture.
Safane Elaine Cole, Athletic Training.
Neha Pokral, Landscape Architecture.
Morgan Derlashon, Athletic Training.
Amanda Cherie Deneau, Athletic Training.
Nancy Cordova Trujillo, Family and Consumer Sciences.
Carmen Elizabeth Perez, Athletic Training.
Shane Tyler Dominguez, Creative Writing.
Anna K. Pratt, Agricultural Education.
Kenna Crawford, Anthropology.
Brianna Meacham, Agricultural Education.
Haley Ann Dorset, Adult Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Trent Nathan Pickering, Accountancy.
Kyle Andrew Duckett, Geology.
Dawn Marie Pollard, Adult and Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Stephanie Elizabeth Stoll, Natural Resources.
Roshan Puri, Applied Economics with an Ag Economics emphasis.
Lucas Friedman Everham, Mathematics.
Samuel Jacob Price, Natural Resources.
Thomas Core, Architecture.
Allison Renee Tompkins, Landscape Architecture.
Charles Campbell Filler, Architecture.
Colton Ray Thrasher, Adult and Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Wal Fatnasi, Electrical Engineering.
Lisa Tran, Plant Science.
Darren Ellis Fiscus, Athletic Training.
Ashmel Vargas, Athletic Training.
Sarah Elizabeth Fleur, Adult Organizational Learning and Leadership.
Michaela Michelle Vaughn, Accountancy.
Ashley Lynn Randall, Athletic Training.
Ashley Ray Vaughn, Art.
Cesar Alejandro Reyes, Theater Arts.
Caitlin Ward, Athletic Training.
Jessica Alexis Riccieri, Electrical Engineering.
Joseph Benjamin Walker, Anthropology.
Mackenzie Ray Riemann, Psychology.
Jillian Rose Waters, Adult and Organizational Learning and Leadership.
LaDawn Michelle Robbins, Environmental Sciences.
William Joseph Winkle, Applied Economics.
Nicole Ann Rolofson, Educational Leadership.
Abigail May Watkins, Athletic Training.
Savannah Rogers, Bioinformatics and Computational Biology.
Lacey Ray Watkins, Curriculum and Instruction.
David Guy Russell Jr., Geography.
Emily Jean White, Geology.
Yanire Sebastian Garcia, English.
Emily White, Curriculum and Instruction.
Catherine Elizabeth Stokes, English.
Brett Daniel Wilder, Applied Economics.
Michaela Elizabeth Sievers, Teaching English as a Second Language.
Caleb Wayne Williams, Accountancy.
Olivia Vetter, Teaching English Second Language.
Garrett Wilford, Theater Arts.
Isaiah Samuel, Psychology.
Xiao Tong Xia, Landscape Architecture.
Megan Elizabeth Reish, Music.
Rohit Kumar Yadav, Computer Science.
Marianne Flynn, Music.
Tyler Jacob Young, Mechanical Engineering.
Miranda Ariel Freeman, Architecture.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences will be greeted by Dean Sean Quinlan.
Christopher Palmer Raganli, Athletic Training.
Ayomipo Kayode Popola, cum laude.
Ryan Schrader, Athletic Training.
Daniel Amadi Ramhomozi.
Daniel Robert Gardner, Athletic Training.
Megan Marie Alexander.
Amanda Marie Seidler, Environmental Science.
Abdullah Salem Al-Karni.
Kelsey Marie Grover, Natural Resources.
Brenda Ruby Alvarez.
Kenneth Richard Hamley, Architecture.
Eric Ambris.
Audrey Harris, Environmental Science.
Julian Arias.
Mamat Tahin Hasnat, Civil Engineering.
John Bosco Ariola.
Lauren Elizabeth Hatch, Athletic Training.
Deshauna Danae Arnett, cum laude.
Yuijin Hu, Food Science.
Kelly Elizabeth Arruda.
Caitlin Joe Hill, Creative Writing.
Sierra Bansamer.
John Joseph Hill, Creative Writing.
Anna Elizabeth Bauer.
Rebecca Louise Hiltz, Animal Science.
Charlene Debbie Beck, summa cum laude.
Shannon Elizabeth Hurley, Computer Science.
Kate Elizabeth Berman.
Prashan Shagun Shinde, Engineering Management.
Andrew Michael Bell.
Arhat Partrap Singh, Computer Science.
Elena Belland.
Marianne Sletlin, Educational Leadership.
Christopher Matthew Beltran.
Emily Patrice Sun, Curriculum and Instruction.
Julia Ann Bennett.
Allison Veronica Stevens, Animal Science.
Kristen Bertoloni.
Beng Song, Statistical Science.
Austin Dale Moss.
Vineshi Jaraman Muralharan, Statistical Science.
Michael Scott Bivens.
Deborah Gail Hutchinson, Accountancy.
Avian Hart Bloomhorst.
Stephen Conway John, Theater Arts.
Oren Thayer Brown.
Kelly Angela Johnson, Special Education.
Renee Jeanette Brochet.
Emilia Jovanovska, Teaching English, Second Language.
Edmund Brown, magna cum laude.
Thomas Yurkovenis, Accountancy.
Bradley Bruce.
Seema Kamads, Computer Science.
Ella Mae Burnell.
Dylan Joseph Knight, Architecture.
Logan Riley Buchanan.
Kimber Lee Cobber, Athletic Training.
Selena Karen.
Samanjahana Koreala, Applied Economics.
Rory Butcher.
Jinhoi Kong, Music.
Benjamin Ian Kane.
Jinsin Kong, Music.
Braden Daniel Kane.
Amber Corvallis, Landscape Architecture.
Ishmael Casiano.
Lafe James Carell, Accountancy.
Cheyenne Lee McCurry.
Simpson Lemichan, Civil Engineering.
Victor Enrique Mendez.
Cameron Dean Leslie, Electrical Engineering.
Anna Colleen Campbell.
Chelsea Michelle Luna, Athletic Training.
Caitlin Rose Campbell.
Jinmai Lu, Public Administration.
Abigail McGarry.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Agricultural and Life Sciences will be greeted by Dean Michael Perella.
Isaac Dean Michael.
Jessica Barbara Van Buren.
Jenna Carroll.
Kendall Justine Puga.
Tegan Marie Campbell.
Mason Thomas Shoemaker.
Cody Wade Carter.
Catherine Marcone Aiken, summa cum laude.
Marissa Casella.
Ashley Ann Anderson.
Andre Cavazos.
Tatiana Alicia Arvizu.
Eric Chamberlain.
Lucas Anthony Arnson.
Laura Elizabeth Chapin.
Garrett Robert Briggs.
Kelsey Nicole Chapman.
Courtney Ray Butler.
Isaac Sven Christensen.
Isabel Dominique Ariola.
Dean Travis Kavaimai Kalani Cisco, summa cum laude.
Stephanie Ann Alvarez.
Christian Lee Clark, cum laude.
Shandi Britt.
Courtney Marie Coleman.
Seth Aaron Baumgartner.
Sean Christian Collins.
Emily Victoria Navarrete.
Olivia Margaret Comstock.
Pearl Maury Brown.
Matthew Allen Couch.
Gabrielle Marie Brown.
Luke Andrew Crawford.
Ryan William Daly.
Spencer Victoria Crowley.
Ryan Clark Bumstead, magna cum laude.
Allison Allison Christine Cruiser.
Oh, Boyer.
Mallory Ann Cornea.
Hagen Edward Marsh.
Carly Faye Hill.
Holly Rose Carter.
Weston Lamaka.
Natasha Ann Calkins.
Catherine Pauline Graham.
Emily Vanessa Cheslick.
Eric Everett Byers.
Andrew John Coyle.
Dylan Michael Wessling.
Tanner David Crawford.
Lindsay Taylor Heflin.
Matthew Curtis Davies.
Cole Hunter Keener.
Mallory Ann Coolin, magna cum laude.
Peter Frederick Daniel.
Claire Alice Manley.
Richard Hunter Deal.
Cody Michael Duclos.
Joseph Terry Day.
Quinn Miranda Evans.
Ezra Anders Dolezal.
Ashley K. Hansen.
Katie Elizabeth Drum.
Rachel K. Gage.
Corey Ann Duncan.
Julio Cesar Gavan Zamora.
Kayashay Zalea Dudney.
Nathan Galiles.
Veronica Marie Dunham.
Marissa Ann Geisbush.
Abigail Marie Dunn, summa cum laude.
Josie Raylyn Grimm.
Erin Elizabeth Dutton.
Reagan Sierra Hanny.
Audrey Elias.
Saltico Haji, magna cum laude.
Teresita de Jesus Duran.
Samantha Elizabeth Gunderson.
Josely Leon Perez.
Abigail Kunden Heikes.
Irma Esquivel.
Emily Rochelle Hicks.
Dennisy Rodriguez, cum laude.
Aaron Peak.
Jamie Louise Ellis.
Kylie Marie Fisher.
Jessica Marie Ellis.
Chelsea Jean Sharp.
Willow Masayo Elsom, cum laude.
Riley Elena Garretts.
Caitlin Marie Eppenstein.
Dino Anthony Vinci.
Paige Erbley.
Elizabeth Ann Wilder.
Faith Marie Evans.
Riley Laree Leet.
Lindsay Kanoilani Fenter.
Morgan Jean Myers.
Elisa Christine Fisher.
Jace Merritt Jernberg.
Sam Paul Fortis.
Trent Andrew Johnson.
Austin Blake Fred.
Hunter James Carlson.
Molly Rose Freeney.
Jordan Wesley Howard.
Nolan Patrick Freeman.
Carly May Erstrom.
Michael Cutler Friedman.
Whitney Ellen Fredrickson.
Haley Ray Jordan.
Sarah Marie Mossman.
Hunter Christine Funk.
Dana Maureen Kerner, magna cum laude.
Alessandro Israel Garcia.
Ryan Kindle.
Emily Elaine Gatchell.
Ivy Nicole Klepfer, cum laude.
Alexander Paul Gibson, cum laude.
Heidi Rose Halubetz.
Saskia Moraine Gillenwater.
Noah Robert Kabowich.
Sydney Glasser.
Kayla Marie Judy.
Garrett Lee Greitzer.
Noemi Juarez.
Hannah Rose Gropp.
Gabrielle Rose Kessel.
Sarah Birch Young Hagler.
Catherine Miller.
Ian Christopher Hahn.
Tara Lynn Jenkins.
Micah Charles Hamilton.
Dana Quihula.
Mariah Montoya Harden, summa cum laude.
Haley Marie Jenkins, magna cum laude.
James Navarro Harley.
Samantha Ann Barado, summa cum laude.
Olivia Karen Hearsing, cum laude.
Kelly Knupp.
Jonathan Andrew Trusty.
Lakota Lavon McLean.
Duncan Brain.
Morgan Marie Patton.
Nathan Daniel Kaufmel.
Jody Elizabeth Olson.
Cole Jameson Harned.
Brooke Gazelle Lutzi.
Wei He.
Emilia Carol Milliken.
Samuel Patrick Herrick, magna cum laude.
Jordan Scott Palstress.
Catherine Rose Havens, magna cum laude.
Damon Nutman.
Madison Lee Jackson, magna cum laude.
Katie Pardupek.
Briggs Jackson.
Mary Catherine Myers.
Jennifer Hernandez.
Ashley Daniela Ayala.
Amber Helmer.
Brenda Vega Vega.
Barina Hodgick.
Ilse Moreno.
Olivia Ansley Highnote.
Sadi Jane Reed.
Kaylee Renee Hudson.
Austin Albert Pimentel.
Alina Evelyn Quenzer.
Kaylee Samantha Richmond, summa cum laude.
Paloma Jares.
Elizabeth Ann Reynolds.
Chase Marie Collins.
Mariah Brianne Lintz.
Joshua Andrew Bright.
Colton Ryan Binningbach.
Morgan Indiana Johnson.
Cole Johnson Lickley, magna cum laude.
Scott Jones.
Mitchell D. Royer.
Terry Johnson.
Austin Sean O'Neill.
Yudi Andres Jordan.
Matthew Stokes.
Douglas Johnston.
Dustin Wayne Winston, magna cum laude.
Mahala Joe Karst, cum laude.
Hannah Joe Sweet.
Nicholas Katsaralis.
William Walker Rasmussen.
Ariana Laree Keever.
Megan Schultz.
Katie Ann Kingsley.
Madison D. Sharp.
Carly Kirschner.
Levi Marvin Radford.
William L. Knox III.
Jason Michael Montgomery.
Lauren Marie Kopp, summa cum laude.
Bailey Kathleen Storms.
Annalisa Christine Gorange, magna cum laude.
Colin Patrick Stone.
Riley Rochelle Skorick.
Cameron Joantoni Gabiola Wheats.
Emily Pinkney.
Julia Marie Drury.
McKenna Rose Hoff.
McKenna Flynn Richardson.
Lindsay Joy LaPrath.
Savannah Colleen Johnson.
Ashley Sierra Gillespie.
Jade Mitsuna Takahara cum laude.
Maggie Ann Thornsberry.
Colt Michael Stroel.
Gemma Marie Levitt.
Madison Degenshine Woods.
Allison Kathleen Lennon.
Riley Catherine Zucker.
Madeline Sky Harold.
Whitney Joanne Sandberg.
Madison Catherine Huck.
Cassandra Janae Carpenter.
Rachel Catherine Knight.
Chris Smith.
Allie Joe Trumbo.
Toby Marie Unger, cum laude.
Sierra Catherine Rothermick.
Kayla Achime Watanabe.
Skylar Marie Solberg, summa cum laude.
Alicia Lorraine Watke.
Cody David Stark.
Carly Michelle Weaver.
Brittany Stray.
John Wesley Oren. Neil Wiseman.
Dylan Randall Stovern.
Kylie Watkins.
Aspen Elaine Sullivan Gray.
Samantha Lynn Woods.
Edgar Charles Sutton.
Caleb Punchek.
Emily Diane Stoser.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Art and Architecture will be greeted by Dean Shauna Corey. Lauren Yabut Kubakub.
Emily Therese Runge.
Catherine Anna Ayelo Coppola.
Pedro Ismael Mejia Landa.
Jacob Alexander Avina.
Austin Wade Lee.
Alondra Julia Biberos.
Mackenzie Ann Lawrence.
Claire Catherine Burheim.
Nicole Skinner.
Michael James Bonner.
Melanie Rose Leja.
Charlie Jami Blank.
Madeleine Lopez.
Bernadette Elizabeth Beeman, magna cum laude.
Ryan Joseph Lindig.
Ashley Ann Buzzini.
Janelle Marie Lucas.
Leah Marie Bafus.
Anaí Lugo Pedraza.
Brooks Leanne Boyer, cum laude.
Tylee Grace Leiden.
Matthew Vincent Brink.
Carolina Andrea Madrid.
Brett Tyler Carter.
Jennifer Magaña.
Brooke Lynette Collier.
Jordan Rachel Mahar.
Kyle Owen Coughlin.
Mackenzie Ann Mahoney.
Ethan Dale Coy, magna cum laude.
James Leroy Marshall III.
Megan Christine Cosden.
Jacob Jorge Thomas Dinette Martinez.
Michael Sidney Culver.
Frederick Shema.
Edwin Ernesto Dillon Baruman.
Hervé Machindora.
Anna Nicole Doty, summa cum laude.
Ryan David Matthews.
Michael Robert Emmons, cum laude.
Clyde Ritsuro McCaw.
Katie Diane Evans.
Martha Lucia Mendez.
Catherine Ann Flirchinger.
Summer Marie Merrick, summa cum laude.
Chelsea Marie Flores.
Megan Marie Miller.
Damian Lewis Farrell.
Ashton Laurel Mitchell.
Megan Juliana Frazier.
Gemma Marie Molnar.
Laurel Ann Gieselman.
Teresa Rochelle Moot, magna cum laude.
Peyton Ryan Glover.
Zachary Antonio Moreno.
David Gutierrez Aguiar.
Alex Daniel Lardy.
Kyle Joseph Goodyear.
Jack Bamus.
Nicholas Harbert Grover.
Ryan Lee Morrison.
Jackson Frank Miller.
Leah Faith Bayless.
Owen Dexter Harry.
Tyann Nicole Nabinger Villerin.
Cade Lee Hearn.
Vanessa Negrete.
William Alexander Hamilton.
Nekane Inez Colburn Arubarrena.
Kelsey Huff.
Michael Gabriel Neal Nielsen.
Shayna Emily Elaine Howell.
Kyle Mitchell Nye.
Olivia Catherine Harinko.
Lindsay Taylor Odenberg, summa cum laude.
Nathan Herlocker.
Diana Olmos.
Lauren Elisa Johnson.
Kaylee Joe Olson.
Dakota Jackson Jones.
Marshall James Palmer.
Samantha J. Jesser.
Nathaniel Baxter Owen.
Olivia Gabrielle Harmon.
Victoria Catherine Nancy Payne, summa cum laude.
Abigail May Korn.
Tyra Pion, summa cum laude.
Carly Ann Peterson.
Christina Catherine Perez.
Emma Louise Poe.
Ryan O'Callahan Kish.
Miranda Linnell Kent.
Allison Page Pierce.
Tristan Chase Lassiter.
Scott E. Pierce.
Aaron Merced Gillole.
Richard Hugh Phillips.
Julio Andres Gonzalez.
Nathaniel Evan Pluskoff.
Garrett Tyler Lowe.
Riley Patrick Portwood.
Garrett Paul Lyons.
Ryan Joanna Ravelin Willoughby.
Jesse Rose McCumber.
Shelby C. Worley.
Trevor Sterling Maine.
Hannah Raynell Reinhold.
Ian David McGrath.
Reagan Haley Rockholm.
Tyler James Morrison.
Irina Angeline Riverman.
Joseph Oles.
Peyton Elise Mader, cum laude.
Brittany Phelps.
Anna Rose Christine Quall, summa cum laude.
Matthew Richard Proano.
Kayla Jo Trantham.
Lingfei Chan.
Haley Tracy.
Tanner Patrick Renard.
Jade Kira Rollins.
Stephen Jake Salas.
Lauren Rickards.
Megan Elizabeth Schleich.
Maxwell Dean Rothenberg.
Jenna Christine Schaefer.
Caleb M. Ryan.
Abigail Grace Spence, summa cum laude.
Ann Claire Timberlake.
Piridon Shremark.
Jessica Riley Lyman.
Megan Nicole Threadkill.
Morgan Elizabeth Nash, magna cum laude.
Sarah McKenna Vincenthaler.
Selena Marie Shippey.
Elizabeth Mary Voss.
Brianna Lee Slavens.
James Wyatt Mannion.
Megan Mackenzie Edwards.
Belle Simone Wages.
Mariah K. Todd.
Graham Gardner Wood.
Jade Victoria Lee.
Catherine Grace Woodhouse, summa cum laude.
Megan Carol Murphy.
Adriana Zambrano Gonzalez.
Morgan Vanderslice.
Jared Christensen.
Tia Marie Ann Scott. Sierra Shea Benner.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Business and Economics will be greeted by Associate Dean Daryl Woolley. Danica Jean Davis, cum laude.
McKenna Joe Woodbine.
Nicole Ann Amundsen.
Emma Ann Solomon.
Joshua Connor Rudolph, summa cum laude.
Sophia Mara Cook.
Shannon Marie Goss.
Jacob Eric Shoemaker.
Jessica Bryce Gregory, cum laude.
Wade Christopher Shoemaker.
Helena Ann Kirkland, summa cum laude.
Nina Robin Rydalch, magna cum laude.
Ahmed Mubarak Salim Al-Badri.
Wesley Russell.
Omar Daham M. Alanazi.
Jessica Elizabeth Sheehan.
Adi Mohammed H. Al-Mansur.
Joshua Lynn Shaw.
Omar Hizam N. Alotaibi.
Daniel Cecilia.
Saad Sultan Alotaibi.
Emily Ann Shryock.
Sakar Abdul Rahman Alotaibi.
Isaac Frederick Simon, magna cum laude.
Badr Faid A. Al-Rashidi.
Grant Bickford Smith.
Bassam Ayid Al-Sharif.
Ariel K. Williams Subcheck.
Dorothy Apai.
Kelly Catherine Soa.
Eric John Anderson.
Haley Ann Stewart.
Christopher Tracy Baker.
Emma Kyoko Takatori.
Camille Marie Rose Ball.
Benjamin Joseph Taliulu.
Kayleen May Barney.
Colin Tate.
Zachary Burtis.
Kylie Nicole Teal.
Zachary Curtis Bloom.
Nova Tebby.
Ali Joe Brocky.
Josh Thacker.
Jonathan Thomas Bloomer.
Paige Michaela Thomas, summa cum laude.
Kyler Julian Landa.
Olivia May Thornton.
Babita Budathaki.
Jordan Dean Smith.
Sumit Shahi.
Caleb Wetzel.
Paul Michael Bush.
Chris Tidd.
Chanel Drucker.
Danielle Lynn Tolan.
Daniel Wade Butcher.
Sarah Ann Martha Trillhouse.
Gavin Michael Butler.
Brandon Troyer.
Hayden Ellis Newland.
Matthew James Trudeau.
Charles Marshall Button.
Jasper Daniel Wallen.
Roman Dennis Carlson.
Anya Christine Walters.
Leighton Marshall Carter.
Brandy Faye Warner.
Justin Tyler Kavanaugh.
Adriana May Waterman.
Andrea Monique Doria Velasco.
Ashley Webb.
Audrey Marie Young.
Rachel Nicole Wilkinson.
Sydney Ann Clayman, summa cum laude.
Sarah Laurel Williams, magna cum laude.
Amina El Mansouri, cum laude.
True Victoria Williams Peroni.
Kaylee Kazuko Tosaya.
Isabella Ashley Wyand, magna cum laude.
Bridget Thomas, cum laude.
Jordan Danielle Wilson, summa cum laude.
Adam Allen Todd.
Joshua Zilimwabagabo.
Ryan Matthew Kotiga.
Devin Wyrick.
Marcus Atkinson.
Jonathan Shields.
Leanna Lynn Etheridge, summa cum laude.
Ana Karina Zavala.
Carol Elizabeth Carrillo.
Xiaonan Zhang.
Yahaida Elvira.
Kayla Karen Zimmerman.
Eduardo Anthony Celis. Liana Isabel Lopez. Joseph John Foote.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Engineering will be greeted by Dean Larry Stauffer. Bethany Raquel Kirsten, cum laude.
Max Eugene Cawley III.
Zakaria Ali Algamdi.
Emily Ann Lorbecki.
Ferris Mohammed Alamri.
Andrew David Goringe.
Abdullah Saad Al-Dusari.
Lexi Jacqueline Niles, cum laude.
Faihan Al-Dusari.
Devin Jeremy De Leon, cum laude.
Muhammad Abdul Malik A. Al-Momin.
Krista Nicole Kunik.
Abdul Wahab Abdullah Al-Jabrini.
Joshua William Jardine.
Ali Hussein M.H. Al-Ishaq.
Benjamin Paul Schreiger.
Suleiman Al-Muhaizen.
Matthew Thomas Ryden.
Daniel Jacob Allen, cum laude.
Samuel Wagner Mullane.
Colton Clark Artis.
Justin Jesse Chapman, magna cum laude.
Chase Livio Anderson.
Cole Robert Blender.
Nicholas Daniel Avery.
Cameron Corey Main.
Jack Cameron Armstrong.
Tucker L. Aarons.
Jaime Ayala Gonzalez.
Kelly Renee Boland.
Richard Siragusta Baptista.
Jake Christopher Cowell.
Richard Brock Bowman.
Allison Taylor D'Ambrosio.
Abdullah Ahmed Bahatab.
Chandler Adair Brewington.
Hunter Stephen Barnett.
Megan Elizabeth Gu.
Avery David Brock, summa cum laude.
Jordan Danae Dion.
Nicholas Paul Brouillard, cum laude.
Claire Ann Johnson.
Paul Z. Bomber.
Micaiah Lee Presgrave.
Seth Patrick Berryhill.
Hilda Duarte.
Colin Jeffrey Burkhalter, magna cum laude.
Gilberto Corona.
Jeremiah Francis Brands.
Enrique Marin Santander.
Jacob Rex Brower.
Klaus Alejandro Gonter Doblas, cum laude.
Sean Dennis Carroll.
John T. Ibsen.
Braden David Campbell.
Taylor McKinnon.
Kennedy Benjamin Casely, magna cum laude.
Amanda Brienne Gravel.
Emily K. Chambers.
Nicholas Wolfgang Hancock.
Clara Cecilia Cannon, cum laude.
Rebecca Lynn Grigg.
Cien Chen.
Catalina Marie Grimoldby.
Wenhao Chow.
Cody Joseph Duggan.
Austin Philip Corley.
Sophie Hausman.
Silas Allen Connolly.
James Walter Howard.
Cody Calvert Allen Cumbo.
Ryunosuke Hayashi.
Jeremy Joseph Cram.
Nathan Alexander Bush, cum laude.
Jacob Donald Cunnington.
Colby Patrick Acuff.
Soning Dai.
Lane Owen Holtrup.
Benjamin Scott DeRue.
Kendra Lee Cannon.
Bryce Allen Dinger.
Samantha Pearl Mauger, cum laude.
Chase Walker Dinning.
Bryson Riley Hockett.
Ryan James Donahue, cum laude.
Kevin Eugene Kennedy.
Allison Jane Ellingson.
Matthew Robert Hilbert.
Tavera Shanice Freeman.
Drew Douglas Johnston.
Kendall Marie Gray, magna cum laude.
Brandon Harold Hill.
Paul Omeza Dania.
Jordan Timmy Howell.
Josh Michael Fry.
Alicia Marie Hughes.
Violet Gom, cum laude.
Kason Curtis Jackson.
Clarice Renee Gentillon.
Prasuram Visvanath Jasti.
Josue Espinosa Godinez.
Jordan Bryce Jones.
Peng Shuang Gua.
Kylan Scott Kikuyama.
Philip Andrew Hagan.
Michelle Kim.
Caleb Allen Halen.
Sela Ray Hartwell.
Edward Chandler Hall.
Hannah Renee Keinert.
Morgan Dawn Diekman.
Amanda Marie Kleffner.
David Sattler Rutherford.
Garrett Burton Kowaleski.
Andrew McDavid Petrin.
Eric Thomas Lee.
Casey Richard Peach, magna cum laude.
Alexis N. Loya.
Christopher Kingsley, cum laude.
Raina Joanna Lonjue.
Logan Roletto Hammonds.
Grant Michael Robinette.
Henry James Hill.
Eric Thomas Lynn.
Joseph Bradley Grover.
Hayden James Frazier.
Jamie Christine Tatko.
Justin Brian Malloy.
John Hardy Lyons.
Adolfo Marcial.
Jaden Catherine Bame.
Brady Barton Merica.
Brian Michael Beatty.
Alexander M. Morano.
John Michael McAlpine, summa cum laude.
Sumaya Mansour, magna cum laude.
Matthew J. Morrow.
Haley Christine Nixon.
Carter Liam West.
James Ellis O'Keefe.
Alexandria Anderson Schlotterbeck.
Brett Joseph Bisha.
Eric Jerome Eyre.
Jacob Lawrence Smith.
Connor William Oz.
Austin Andrew Jenkins.
Cooper Jeffrey Felton.
Jason Michael Waters.
Walker David Noe.
Amberly Valentina Marino.
Dylan J. Lamberton, magna cum laude.
Trevor Bradley Nolan.
Kara Nicole Jernigan.
Robert Arlen Oakley, magna cum laude.
Carissa Ann Hambridge.
Cameron Arthur Milbreth.
Samantha Jean Heck, summa cum laude.
Coben Carl Nuss.
Matthew James Holman.
Peter Samuel Onstad.
Jacob Everett Hemphill.
Robert Hayden Noseworthy.
Davis Ryan Hill.
Austin Quant.
Cody Stephen Hodgson.
Jamie Louise Fulai Waters, summa cum laude.
Nikki S. Imanaka, magna cum laude.
Zachary David Lake.
Haley Lynn Johnson.
Peter Uter Shin.
Maxwell Joseph Johnson.
Brennan Eilek.
Sion Kim.
Austin Dofung Wong.
Hunter Michael David Kuniainen.
Harrison James Montgomery.
Jared Francis Kellerer.
Kyle Lawrence Gilmer.
David Hunter Kennedy.
Madison Michelle Janae Wells.
Morgan James Kirby.
Michaela Ann Mariko Needs.
Kevin Donald King.
Caitlin Charlene Riley.
Braxton Allen Class.
Giselle Joy Zenner.
Emily Elizabeth Cleaver, summa cum laude.
Natalie Ann Morse.
Corey Lee Knapp.
Elizabeth Ann Ducharme.
Joshua James Kraus.
Brooke Autumn Overacre.
Mark Joseph Leitner.
Don Peng.
Nicholas Jordan Locke.
Carlos Jesus Pais.
Hayden Adam Lepla.
Louis Francis Perlaki IV.
Bailey Hayden Lind Trefts.
Chad Lee Rosenkrantz.
Oscar Entrada Lopez.
Ethan Christopher Ennis.
Bryce Richard Logerwell.
Marco Antonio Perez.
Emily McCoy.
Peyton Sanders.
Yiting Gao.
Aaron Pua.
Jia Liu.
Dami Olapai.
Joshua Caleb McCain.
Peyton Rebecca Wemhoff.
Xiao Liu.
Madeline Nicole Phelan.
Fan Meng.
Paul Michael Perry.
Michael John Odell.
Kendra Mackenzie Marie Shimke, cum laude.
Jorge Alejandro Olivas.
Aaron C. White.
Tori Jade Overholzer.
Jonathan Mark Rutledge.
Thomas Joseph Parks.
Marissa Ann Priest.
Jeremy Stephen Perhack.
Jessica Ann Freitas.
Jared Michael Perko.
Hayden M. Ritter.
Kiana Ito Pittman.
Caleb Wade Singleton.
Yishwen Chen.
Benjamin Norman Jens Rasmussen.
Liju Zhao.
Benjamin Charles Spray.
Samuel James Rasmussen.
Justin Lee Stuhovsky, magna cum laude.
Jeremiah Paul Rogers.
Aiden Burke Transtrom.
Joshua Martin Ropp.
Holly Ann Ulorn.
Julia M. Reese, cum laude.
Blake Anthony Taylor.
Nicholas Paul Sentieri.
Elliot Richard Sparks.
Stephen John Schoonen.
Riley Nicole Salmi, summa cum laude.
David Allen Severid.
Jack Ryan Sturts.
Simon Guthrie Schindler, summa cum laude.
Austin J. Schecker.
Elliot Schur.
Benjamin Derek Stevenson.
Matthew Aaron Shryock.
Timothy William Skinner, summa cum laude.
Caleb Birchall Smith.
Tanner Jordan Schutz.
Christopher Standley.
Anthony Paul Walker, cum laude.
Jeffrey Donald Silvera, Jr.
Joshua Albert Soto.
Matthew Michael Springer.
Christopher A. Walton.
Russell Peter Stein.
River Allen Wellborn.
Preston Paul Stevens.
Isaac Walters.
Jesse Dylan Strange.
Jacob James Ramey.
Evangelos Christou Strategakis.
Ivar Daniel Nielsen.
Austin Quinn Sullivan Watson.
Marcus Allen Armstrong.
Yikai Tien.
Trevor Wayne Teutsch.
Kanal Shaw Thee, summa cum laude.
Miles Long Ward.
Nicole J. Tompkins, cum laude.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Education, Health, and Human Sciences will be greeted by Dean Ali Carr-Shellman. Leah Rose Fisk.
Devlin Matthew Tobin.
Madison Santi Omsler.
Anders Bosch Tevet.
Jordan Emma Aumeier.
Chancellor Llewellyn Vanderwood.
Olivia Rosine Byers.
Kendra N. Wallace.
Amy Rochelle Mink.
Mackenzie Ann Walquist.
Megan Marie Siseski.
Jiwei Wang.
Lauren K. Votava.
Wei Huang Wang.
Shayna Ashton Allert.
Thomas James White.
Peyton Blair Fennigs.
Courtney M. Wanke.
Noah Edward Brandt.
Mitchell Angelo Williams, cum laude.
Kayla Marie Bryant.
Dakota Mikel Wilson.
Cristian Ayala.
Cheney Harrison Wood.
Brianna L. Brenneman.
Jeffrey Walter Wood.
Nicole Marie Pratt.
Chenwei Wu.
Bailey Ann Bullard.
Renji Jia.
Whitney Nicole Cornelia.
Hui Xia.
Haley Claire Kaler Brockabush.
Ishu Ya.
Danica Claire Corkern.
Wei Zhao.
Jesse David Cherry.
Atticus Matthias Zabrowski.
Courtney Marie Collier, summa cum laude.
Mackenzie Elizabeth Zimmer.
Alexis Nicole Creighton.
Peiyang Xu.
Noah Benjamin Croninger.
Zi Chi Zhang.
Bridget Elizabeth Daly.
Don Chong.
Rachel Noel Davis, summa cum laude.
Yi Yang.
Ruth Margaret Decold, summa cum laude.
Xiang Shu.
Katie Frances Desmony.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Science will be greeted by Dean Ginger Carney. Ton Ray Gonzalez, summa cum laude.
Zion Daniel Dixon.
Madison C. Bergeman.
Lindsay Ann Dupuy.
Zachary Ivan Bloom, summa cum laude.
Matthew Dwight Hurd, cum laude.
Taylor Nicole Bowles.
Kennedy Jordan Duval.
Elijah Javier Boswell.
Nicholas Brett Eldridge.
Ian Jacob Carlson.
Jonna Joe Fisher.
Bill Andrew Bridges.
Thea Fuss.
Maddie Cook.
Gavin Donald Gunner.
Michaela Elizabeth Brown.
Donrinka Rojas, cum laude.
Chloe Campos.
Bogan G. Fromm.
Danny Mizero Bugingo.
Elizabeth Aaron Gustavo.
Matthew John DeCroif.
Carly K. Brocky.
Seth Sanford Dixon, cum laude.
Catherine Eileen Everts.
Kelly Monica Dopke, summa cum laude.
Kaylee Elizabeth Frederick.
Jamie Ray Doyle.
Georgia Janae Filler.
Hannah Katrina Elfering.
Joelle Marie Stevens, summa cum laude.
Corey McConkey, cum laude.
Grant Moore Hill, summa cum laude.
Ariel M. Eaton.
Alexandra Hope Holmes.
McCade Knox Eilman.
Maxton Mark Homer.
Amber Rose Evans.
Haley Jean Harrington.
Michaela Rose Ferenz, summa cum laude.
Chuan He.
Tatiana Marie Ford.
Margaret Catherine Hosley.
Jordan Ashley Forsman.
Abigail Grace Lang.
Harrison Isaac Funk.
Ashley Ellen Locks.
Jillian Brazil Freitas.
Ezra James Jones.
Kayla Loretta Gutman.
Caitlin J. Lechtenberg.
Taryn
Cum laude.
Taryn Lynn Green.
Alyssa K. Long.
Tara Elizabeth Hazeltine, magna cum laude.
Emma Rebecca Linsenman.
Morgan Elizabeth Hill.
Lauren Ella Catron Mabe.
Kimberly Lynn Herbst.
Valerie McNeil.
Melissa May Hobbs.
Ulises A. Mejia Godoy.
Samuel David Howell.
Reagan Virginia Minikin.
Elizabeth Marie Isaacson.
Holden William Montgomery.
Ahmer Iqbal.
Jenna Noel Montgomery, cum laude.
Ataula Muhammad Zawad.
Alexander William Mostasero.
Noah Jones.
Brooke Rayanna Morrison.
Taylor Nancy Jones.
Caitlin Murray.
Samir Jamal Karbush.
Eileen Hilda Pancook.
Cody Daniel Knopp.
Ethan Parker.
Sydney Gabrielle Kuther.
Caitlin Jane Ponchek.
Garrett Evan Larson.
Dominique Rochelle Ramirez.
Aaron Daniel Law, cum laude.
Rachel Marie Reed.
Jared Michael Lambert.
Gabrielle Marie Rogers.
Mark David Lee.
Monica Isabel Ramans.
Tanner Jason Mosseth.
Rama Gabrielle Rudolph.
Lacey Marie McCormick, summa cum laude.
Jacob McKendall Russell.
Robert N. Miles.
Ramon Salinas.
William John Miller.
Haley D. Stom.
Niels Stephen Mitchell, summa cum laude.
Gabrielle Molly Stone.
Rachel Elena Louise Mitchum.
Kendall Jane Stoffer.
Jessica Nicholson.
Abigail Rochelle Swallows.
Sydney Pulsifer.
Michael John Swank.
Brenna Danae Peaver.
Whitney Lee Taylor.
Eduardo Ramos Ortega.
Isabel Ann Tepner.
Cesar Resendiz.
Ashley Elizabeth Trauber.
Dylan Hunter Berger.
Nicholas Richard Vory.
Sylvia Reyes Hernandez.
Madeline Wall.
Nathan Bryce Reynolds.
Anna Rose Winsek.
Garen Lawrence Riggers.
Emma Kathleen Winslow.
Andres Martin Rodriguez. Savannah Marie Rodriguez.
Students graduating with a bachelor's degree in the College of Natural Resources will be greeted by Dean Dennis Becker. Gabrielle Rose Harden.
Nicolas Monico Sanchez.
Cecilia Marie Watkins.
Guadalupe Irais Saldana.
Jessica Elizabeth Alexander.
Megan Kathleen Schlusser, summa cum laude.
Roscoe Norman William Alley.
Alira Morgan Schoen.
Chloe Marie Arthid.
Frances Virginia Scholes.
Taylor Rose Aziza.
Carly Brielle Scott.
Oh, sorry. Devin Nicole Baker.
Allison Kelly Simmons.
Kevin D. Booth.
Olivia Jordan Spear.
Jeremy Case Broody.
James Allen Steyer.
Kelsey Ann Bullock.
Cole Eric Tensel.
John G. Campbell.
Ella Catherine Titterington.
Claire Bailey Cantrell.
Stephen Lee Trantham.
Spencer Michael Colvin.
Luz Maria Villagomez.
Charles Lynn Cupp.
JC Ryan Wilson.
Jared Reese Deathridge.
Susanna Mary Winger, summa cum laude.
Ryan Allen Dunbeck.
Stephanie N. Miller.
Cassidy Faith Dunham, cum laude. Aaron Kyler Eckroat. Austin Dupuis. Jack Anthony England. Dallas John Gordon, summa cum laude. Haley Kai Frank. Bethany Yolanda Guzman. Abigail Eloise Hale, cum laude. Marcia Jean Edwards. Brendan William Harker. Jacob Kevin Hansen, cum laude. Carter Lee Schultz Martin. Colton Marcus Hill. Ethan Lewis Morris. Jolene Ashton Evans. Jace Patrick Hogg. Sarah Jane Mabie Hall. Connor Jason Hunt. Nicholas Frederick Hoffman. Sebastian Joseph Ionora. Nathan Paul Gero, summa cum laude. Keegan McHale Jones. Avery Rachel King, summa cum laude. Devin Isaac Colas. Carson Ryan Leggett. Kylie Nicole Dennison. Ryder Gage Minyagi. Jesse Dean McIntosh. Jonathan A. Massengale. Jason Russell McLaughlin. Alexis Marie Hengel. Sierra Elizabeth McQuay. Joel Medrano. Megan Ann Myers. Randy Kate Nielsen, summa cum laude. Ryan Edward Olenek. Connor James Ormond. Delaney Christine Nimnick, summa cum laude. Vincent Aaron Oliveras. Aaron Dean Olson. Paul David Page. Seth Michael Parker, cum laude. Amber Lynn Richardson. Tyler Joseph Price. Brianna Nicole Riggins. McKenna Rose Sell. Brianna Michelle Slothauer, summa cum laude. Charlie Ann Smith. Emmy Sharoma Smith. Christopher Earl Sneeve. Tiffany R. Watson. Cecilia Sierra Spangler. Sienna R. Templeman. Wade Armand Skovgard.
May I have all the graduates please stand? This is the moment you've been waiting for. Time to move your tassels from your right to your left. Go Vandals and congratulations. Thank you. You can be seated. Now I wish to acknowledge, thank, and commend our faculty. Will the faculty in attendance please stand? You are the source of inspiration, guidance, and knowledge for our students. You set our curricula, advise, teach, and mentor students. You conduct research and develop works in the creative and performing arts. Your intellect, commitment, training, experience, and wisdom are the core assets of the University of Idaho. Thank you for your commitment to our students, to our communities, to shared governance, and to the University of Idaho. Let's give them one more round of applause. It's also a privilege and a joy to work with our very talented and committed student leaders. I'd like to invite Nicole Skinner, President of the Associated Students of the University of Idaho, to come forward and say a few words. Nicole?
Congratulations, graduates! The day is finally here. I remember the first time that I stepped foot on this campus. It was the middle of winter break in 2015. Perhaps like some of you, I remember not actually thinking that I would ever come here, but I decided to visit so I could say that I looked. When I arrived, campus was completely covered in snow. We all know what that's like. And it was almost empty with students gone for break. It was dark and cold. Even with dreary weather and a quiet campus, I remember thinking that magical things must happen here. I could feel it in the air. I could feel the snow-heavy trees and my blushing fingertips telling me to give it a chance. And I'm so glad I did, because coming here has changed my life. These past few months have been very emotional for me, and I can imagine for most of you as well. When you spend a handful of years somewhere, you collect a few memories along the way. Walking through campus feels like opening a time capsule at this point. I walked by the library, and I remember the delusional 5 a.m. walks home with friends when we were so tired that we couldn't stop laughing. I walked by my old apartment, and I remember that time I put dish soap in my dishwasher and filled my kitchen with suds. It happened. I walked by Patty's, and I remember how excited I get each spring to see Patty's opening, because that means it'll start to get warm soon. I walked by Theta Chi, and I remember shattering my ankles slipping on their icy sidewalk freshman year. I remember those stupid blue gnats that invade campus every fall. Not gonna miss those. Yeah, that get in your eyes? Yeah. I remember spontaneous road trips with friends. I remember the frantic run right before an exam when I realized I forgot a blue book or Scantron. I remember writing papers in record-breaking amounts of time. And I'll definitely remember the unhuman surge of energy that courses through my body when I hear the beginning of the fight song. I know I wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for the help of some really great people. Behind every graduate is a team of family members, friends, faculty, and staff who helped get them here. I want to give a special shout out to Vandal moms with Mother's Day tomorrow. Could you raise your hand if you're a proud Vandal mom? Hi, Mom. We all have those mentors who supported us along the way and pushed us to become the best versions of ourselves. Now, as you move on to your next endeavor, whatever it may be, I challenge you to be that person for others. It's on us to leave this world better than we found it, and that means more than just being a mentor. If you spent these last few years wondering why the cost of education is increasing exponentially, or why mental health doesn't receive adequate support, or why it's so hard to live on a $7.25 minimum wage, then you better get out there and vote. We need to hold lawmakers accountable for the direction of this country. It's easy for them to sweep us under the rug if they don't know that we're watching. We must do our part to assure human rights for all, to ensure living conditions improve for all, and that our communities, state, and nation function with integrity. Going into this next chapter is really scary. We'll be leaving behind years of friendships and memories, leaping into a lifetime of question marks. While easier said than done, you should not be afraid of what lies ahead. You are educated, innovative, and strong. You are brave and bold. You are vandals. Today is a celebration of far more than a piece of paper you've earned. You are now equipped with the skills and mindset to change the world, so go do it. Congratulations on your successes, and I wish you many more. Go Vandals!
I'd like to ask Kathy Barnard, Executive Director of our Office of Alumni Relations, to come forward. Kathy?
Good morning, Vandals. Founded in 1898, the University of Idaho Alumni Association is nearly as old as the institution. May I have all University of Idaho alumni in the audience and on the platform please stand? All you Vandals, stand up. Graduates, you are joining an elite and loyal and powerful group of individuals, now numbering over 120,000 strong. Welcome to the Vandal family. Let's give our new graduates another round of applause, and as always, go Vandals!
President Staben, we appreciate your service to the University of Idaho. For 5 years, actually for over 5 years, you have put our students and our state first. As this is your final commencement at the University of Idaho as president, we wish you well. We thank you for your leadership, and we offer you this small gift in appreciation. Will you please come forward?
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Thanks. I'm gonna let you take that back. Thanks very much, John. It has been the greatest honor of my professional life to be the 18th president of the University of Idaho. Over 5 years, we have accomplished a great deal on behalf of our students. We've improved our research enterprise, and we've strengthened our commitment to the communities of Idaho. I've appreciated being joined in those efforts by so many here today. Shaking the hands of each graduate is always the highlight of the academic year, and I'm grateful for my one final opportunity to do so today. Thank you, and go Vandals. As we near the conclusion of our commencement, I'd like to thank the many groups who worked for several months to make this event special for all of us. My thanks to the University Commencement Committee, the Faculty Commencement Committee, Event Support Services, our Kibbe Activity Center staff, University Communications and Marketing, University Advancement, the Registrar's Office, all the colleges, faculty, and staff at the University of Idaho who had a part in planning our ceremony. Special thank you to our commencement readers, Joshua Bailey, Jason Barnes, John Crepeau, J. David Lee Painter, and Lisa Salisbury. Great job. Thanks. Yes, thanks. Let's thank them all. And thanks to all university and college floor marshals who volunteered their time today. Graduates, if you would, please join your family and friends at your college's reception immediately following the end of the ceremony. The locations can be found in your program. Please wait until the stage party has exited the seating area before you begin to recess. But before we conclude, please join a special University of Idaho tradition, the singing of the Alma Mater. The words are located in your program.
This concludes the 124th commencement of the University of Idaho. Parents and families, please join your student at their college's reception immediately following the end of this ceremony. The locations can be found in your program. Go Vandals!